Hi and welcome back to round 7 of my playthrough of Stronghold. As you can see, the invader already has broken through the first gate and is already preparing the second stride and storming through the second gate. And after the third gate fails, the invader will make it into the Stronghold. One thing I will also try to give the invader an additional glory point would be to move 4 trolls, or it's 3 trolls, let me check. No, it's 4 trolls at any given wall section, and this gives him another glory point. I think this is just called Attack of the Trolls. So we have already 2 here, and I think we will move everything down the line here and we'll move them into this direction. And once they are 4 trolls there, the invader immediately gains an additional glory point. Okay, let's get over to phase number 1. So the invader gains his 5 resources, 14 new troops, and this is a good mixture. I think for once we might be able to finish our goblin sacrifice, which will also give the invader 1 glory point. And we also have 2 trolls which we might be able to move into the right direction. So I think there might be a chance that we can do that maybe in the next turn, or maybe one of the last turns. Not so sure. This time I will not spend any troops to produce additional resources. I think we have plenty of those. We have 6 resources and this should cover our expenses. So we can directly jump over to the defender. And he has only his 2 starting hourglasses, so let's see how we can use them. Before I forget this again, this time I definitely will equip the tower near the gate, so I will use these 2 hourglasses to move these 2 archers to the tower near the gate. So this time we will be able to shoot 4 arrows, whatever, towards these guys here at the battering ram. This time the invader will completely skip this machine's phase, war machine's phase. We could build another altar, but I don't think it's really necessary. So we can save troops. We don't have to give the defender any hourglasses. So we can directly jump over to the training phase. The training phase is of course the equipment phase. And I think I will build these banners here, so I will spend 1 orc, 1 resource, equal 1 hourglass. And as we are planning to move everything towards this section here, I think I will put the banners here as well. Business as usual, the defender will use 1 hourglass to prepare the sharpshooter here. And yeah, this concludes already phase 3. I think we will skip phase number 4, which means no more hourglasses for the defender. And so we come to phase number 5, the rituals. And again, we will definitely use 2 of these goblins to do the fire ritual here. And also business as usual, we will set the chapel on fire, or the church on fire. I guess it's not much left anymore for this church, to be honest. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time we set this on fire. But nevertheless, we sacrifice 2 additional goblins, so we are at 12 here, which means the invader gains an additional glory point. To be honest, I think with these 2 hourglasses that the defender got from the rituals, we have to do some movement towards the walls. I'm pretty sure about that. So let me use both of these hourglasses here, and we move 1 guy to this section and 1 guy to that section. Remember, there's also a hero or an officer in place. So because definitely there will come some guys towards any of these wall sections. This would be more or less secure, because when he would move all his forces there, the troll would die. So I think there would not much happen here. But still, with 1, let's say, soldier left here, we would then be able to kill, let's say, an unit if he would move that line here. And the same would count for here, so we can, because here we have more strength, because there is no troll trap, so the troll would definitely come towards the wall. and so we would be able to also maybe at least kill one unit here. And then we come to phase number 6 again. Definitely we will go for a minor move out. I think this should be sufficient, so let's give 3 hourglasses to the defender, and yeah, let's do some movement. I think we will leave these guys here where they are, so they can whatever still shoot towards any wall section here. This time we will definitely move all these guys here to this rampart. Unfortunately, we don't have a goblin with us, and we will move these 2 orcs here as well. Okay, let's do some movement to the foreground. So we will definitely move 4 orcs to the Barbican rampart here to at least try to do the maximum amount of damage. And I think we will send 1 more. This will be another orc. So this is already our maximum, so we are only allowed to move 5 troops here. We will move 1 goblin and 2 trolls to this foreground, and the rest to this foreground. So that's 2 orcs and 1 goblin. So I think now really some troops are storming towards the castle here, and let's give the defender, the invader, another order. And I think we will be moving this troll call here, so this would allow us during the next phase or during the assault to move 1 troll to this wall section here. This will definitely force the invader, a defender now, to move some guys towards this direction, and then the ballistas can shoot as well. The defender really has to do some movement now, and I think we really have to move 2 units towards this wall section here, so from the courtyard. So that's 2 soldiers that are already here. The problem is there are 2 ballistas, these 2 trying to shoot towards this section now, and they could easily kill these 2 guys. So this is really a problem now, and so I'm really thinking of I think I have to, I think I will move another marksman to this wall section. So I had to spend all 3 of my hourglasses, so this time I was not able to use my sharpshooter here, and this is now really a big problem. But yeah, I think I have to do that now. There is no way to avoid that. And this already concludes phase number 6 completely. Again, there were no troops in the camp, so no additional hourglasses for the defender. So I think we can directly jump over to the assault phase. Yeah. So let's shoot this cannon towards this things. Yeah. This is great. So this was a complete hit. So we can choose any of those troops to defeat here, and of course I will defeat a troll. That was really good shooting, but now the ballistas can shoot towards this wall section here. So let's see how these guys are doing. Ah, come on, and that's a hit. So the invader, defender has to remove 1 unit, and this is really tough. No, I think this is okay. Let's get rid of this orc. It's not an orc, that's a soldier here, of course. And now we do the same for this ballista here, which also shoot towards this wall. And we are lucky. This was a miss, but definitely this also means, as far as I can remember, these should be now 3 hit cards here. So I think from this turn on, these guys will always hit. So then let's shoot this ballista towards this wall section. There is also a soldier and also a hit. So this guy is also killed. And then let's shoot this ballista here. So there's no target. So this is a miss. We can get rid of that. But I think this ballista here is only there to, do some confusion whatsoever. Now these 4 marksmen all shoot towards this rampart here, so these are 4 points worth of damage, and of course we will get rid of these orcs here. This is now really tough. I think it doesn't really matter to shoot towards the battering ram at this point in time, because we could still do some damage here. So let's shoot these 2 marksmen towards this rampart here. So these are 2 points worth of damage. So we will get rid of 1 orc here. And these 2 guys will shoot towards the battering ram, also inflicting 2 points worth of damage. So we just get rid of this orc here. And this was more or less it. No, that's not the case, as we still have these 2 marksmen who could shoot towards this rampart here, again inflicting 2 points worth of damage. So again we will remove 1 orc here, so that's not too bad actually. But now this goblin here could shoot towards a wall section, and of course could kill this marksman over there. That's really not too good. Now we would come to the melee phase, but first our order here is taking place, and this is now really a pity. So this guy has to move towards this wall section here, so there will be a melee phase. And now let's do some counting here. So that's 3 points, that's 4 points, then we have 1, 2 points here, 3, 4, 5. So this is definitely an advantage, and so definitely would inflict 1 point worth of damage, and 1 point worth of damage is enough to kill 1 unit, and this means this troll goes down. But now the battering ram with all 5 of these sections will hit towards the second gate. So these are 5 points worth of damage, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this will be directly re-inflicted to the second gate, everything that's being left of that. So we broken through the second gate here as well. So let's do some movement here. Move these guys all towards this direction. I think during the next turn we will definitely come through here. So let's do that quick, sorry. Takes a second. And we still do have loads of reserve units here at place. No, that's not enough. We are at 6 of course, and we need 6 points. No, that's definitely not enough, and maybe we could really repair the gate a second time. So definitely that's 2 more rounds that we will not be able to break through the third gate. But still, the invader gains 2 additional victory points or glory points because he has broken through the second gate here. And I think this is already the end of this turn, so there are no more melee or whatever combats here at place. No, I haven't forgotten anything, hopefully. So for once, we have to give the defender 1 additional glory point. And as the guard of honor is still on duty, the defender gains an additional glory point here. It's not really looking good for the invader. Again, we do some cleanup, so the fire is removed, and I think that's more or less it. So there were no really some preparations here, so the defender more or less used all of his hourglasses to move some of these units here, and I think this was really necessary so we could kill this troll. I think this was, in the end, a very good turn for the defender, even though the invader has come through the second gate here. But yeah, I think we can live with that. Yeah, I think this concludes my gameplay for today. So I don't expect the game to end during the next episode, but the episode after that. But this is already the 9th round then, so I think glory point wise, it's not looking good for the invader here. I hope you are still enjoying my playthrough here. Still, I'm not doing very wise decisions here, so please apologize. But yeah, I think right now I got a good picture about some ideas for my next session when I really play with some real person. I think then I might have some ideas on actual strategies for this game here. Yeah, and this will leave me to just say to you, until then, bye-bye.